Walt Grayson has one of his regular stories for us about us, focus on Mississippi.
That's right, and today we're going way back to when the first Europeans came to our area. Hernando Desoto and his band of explorers came through here in the mid-1500s. And Walt, you're focused on what they brought and what they left behind.
Yeah, Mel, they sure did. They brought a whole new world with them, and then what they left behind was a drastically different way of life, and in a roundabout way, maybe one of the South's favorite foods. Take a look. Spaniard Hernando Desoto was the first European explorer to visit what would become Mississippi in about the mid-1500s, over 150 years before the next Europeans would get here. He walked into a world already in transition from a society centered around mound complexes into a more spread-out culture built around scattered villages. His intrusion with his armed men and a cadre of priests, along with their strange animals like pigs and horses, had drastic results. It was about 1540 that DeSoto followed the Tombigbee River into our area from the east, probably somewhere around Columbus, but nobody really knows his eventual route across Mississippi.
But we do know he wintered in 1540, 1541. He wintered with the Chickasaw. And they have some very famous renderings and renditions of that encounter. DeSoto was not the most gracious guest. So it was a running skirmish between there trying to get to the Mississippi River.
Ah, yes, the Mississippi River. DeSoto's famous discovery of it, again, at a place nobody has a clue exactly where.
We know it's somewhere between Vicksburg and Memphis, which was a pretty good swath.
There is a significant Spanish artifact that was found near Slaughter in the North Delta on display at the Delta Museum in Greenwood, so that gives a hint where he could have been. The where of DeSoto's travels can be debated from now on, I guess, but the what of it is really much more significant.
We do a lot of really good analysis on material remains of people. But what we really like to do is discuss the behavior behind the material remains.
Archaeologists know one thing the Native Americans did after DeSoto. They abandoned their small scattered villages and gathered into more secure, larger areas. Then came the diseases, which by the time the next Europeans came, around 1700, the Native American population was just a shadow of what DeSoto had recorded. However, the escaped horses were caught and domesticated by the Native Americans, and the pigs that escaped from DeSoto evolved into our southern delicacy, barbecue. Had no idea it had Spanish roots.
Fascinating.
It is
It's kind of a precursor to our next Hidden History, which is going to be about the Spanish heritage and Spanish influence that we have not only here in Mississippi, but all. Well, how many Next Star stations do we have now? We just grew this week, didn't we?
190 something.
197, I think.
Next Star stations will be doing, and we're one of them. It'll be in the early part of October.
All right.
All right, interesting.
That's just very interesting, yeah.
Kind of makes me
Thank
want
you.
some ribs.
And speaking of